Hello friends, welcome to the channel Way to Treasure. As mutual funds are gaining so much attention nowadays, we came up with a video on how effectively an investor can choose an SIP to get more returns. Let's dive into the topic. I want to make an announcement to the viewers. A subscriber only content is in progress, so a subscriber can expect a video on a successful strategy in index, and a PDF file with case studies are provided to the subscribers, so that which can help you as a guide when you are executing that particular strategy. So to get that access to the content, you can subscribe to the channel and you'll receive the content once it is ready. SIP, that means systematic investment planning. So in this, one can invest a fixed amount of fund at a regular intervals of time into any investment idea. So it can be a stock, or it can be a mutual fund, or it can be a debentures. It is basically investing into any investment idea, or it can be small case as well. And that regular interval can be like weekly or a monthly or a quarterly basis, depending upon your own investment plan. And this will suits only for people who are into a long term investment. Minimum, at least, like, you need to have at least 10 years of time frame, so that only then the fruits of systematic investment planning will work. And it can create wonders when you give that time frame to 20 to 30 years. And as you know, like, everyone will say that when we have to control our emotion whenever the market is moving this drastic ups and downs. So in systematic investment planning, like, you don't need to have any emotion that is attached to these market conditions. Who can choose these SIPs? Employees, business people, freelancers, and YouTubers, and etc. Like, there are multiple difference of professions, like, who can choose this SIP, where you feel that at the end of every month you'll get some amount from either your employers, or you'll, for business people, you get some business profit. For freelancers, you'll get your compensation for the work you have done. And for the YouTubers, like, YouTube will pay the amount at the end of the month, right? So who are getting some amount every month can plan for these SIPs. We are discussing two effective ways where how you can plan your SIP. One is at regular intervals, and second type of SIP is buy on a dip SIP. I'll explain both, how these both can be converted into effective ways. Okay, first let's discuss on regular intervals. As you know that regular intervals can be, generally monthly is considered as the best interval for any. If you go to any mutual fund or to any advisor, they will suggest you to have a monthly interval SIP. But what our understanding, or our research is saying, that weekly interval can provide a better result and a better average for any investment in an SIP plan. So, for example, let's take that you are in January currently. On day one of January, market is at 1 point, and in next 20 days, the market is down by almost 20%. 20 in 20 days, almost the market is down by 10%, and then by the first of the next month, the market has recovered. So in that case, like, what happens, like, you have bought your SIPs, or you have bought your mutual funds at the same level on both the months. So let's try to understand this weekly and monthly interval investment of SIP with an example. So here we have picked all speculative indexes. So Nifty 50 on 1st of January, let's think, like, it is at 17,000, and till 19 February 2022, like, these are the changes, or these are the Nifty 50 index prices at that time. So depending on that, like, depending upon the changes, how Nifty changed, the Nifty fund unit price will also change similarly in the same manner as the Nifty 50 mutual fund is the copy of Nifty 50. So if I invest per month of 5,000 rupees, and in 2 months I can invest only twice. So that is on 1st of Jan and 1st of Feb. So 1st of Jan, how many units I got? As the price is at 100 and my investment is 5,000, I got 50 units. And on 1st of February, as per my data, the unit price is at 94. For investment of 5,000 rupees, I got 52 units, so that at the end of February, I have 1 or 2 units. Whereas if I invest weekly, I have to divide this 5,000 into 1250 rupees. As I am investing on a weekly basis, I divided it by 4. So for 1250, I get 12.5 units, and for the same 1250 on 8th of Jan, I got 13 units. Similarly, by the end of February, I got somewhere around 105.8 units. So can you understand this? Like, even though my price hasn't changed, my investment into SIP hasn't changed in 2 months, still I got 3 units extra. So what does that 3 units mean here? See, on a monthly basis, at the end of February, what is the price? It's somewhere around 95.8. So I just made a math so that I have, on a monthly investment, I have 1 or 2 units into the price at the end of February is somewhere around 9,849. Whereas in a weekly basis, like now my investment has become 10,144. So if you see, on a monthly basis, on monthly interval, I made a loss of 1.5%, whereas on weekly I made a profit of 1.44. Okay, so this is just, we are trying to explain like how better the average can be if you plan for a weekly investment than a monthly investment. In this section, let's understand how I can plan for an SIP for any stock using Zerodha. So this is not any recommendation to buy this company or use this broker, but here I felt like SIP is very much easy to plan. So I have created a basket first. I logged into Zerodha and I have created a basket of Infosys IT, and I went to SIP, create new SIP, and the SIP name is Infi Weekly. So here I'm selecting the basket Infosys IT, and I'm creating, I mean, I need, this is a weekly investment, right? So I selected 1st of the month, and 8th of the month, and 15th and 22nd. So I can click 29, I can add 29 as well, but difference between 29 and 1st will be just 3 days, right? So I'm creating only 4 weeks per this month. And if I click create, so my Infi Weekly is active now. So this means the next coming date is on 8th. So as 8th is a holiday, like it will skip to 15th. 15th a trade will happen, and 22nd, 1st, and again 8th of every month. I mean, as long as this status is active, Infosys stocks will be bought on the upcoming days. So if you want to pause this, you can pause here. Now let's see. To open account in Zerodha, a link has been provided below. You can use that referral link. So now let's see how an SIP can be planned in a mutual fund. So I'm opening coin from by Zerodha. So this is a different company, like which is a branch of Zerodha. This helps a lot, and they, from here, like you can invest into n number of mutual funds that are available with coin, and the exit load for this is very minimal compared to the other companies. So you can give it a try. You can research on this coin and the effectiveness of that coin. So now I am investing in a mutual fund, in a Nifty index fund. So let me search for a company which I use, UTI Nifty. Yeah, this one, UTI Nifty index fund. Can open it. Sorry. I bet like it is a bit slow. So you got what is the NAV and what is the CAGR in last 5 years. So if you want to create an SIP here, you can click on SIP, and as you are expecting, as we are suggesting a weekly one, so I change it to 1250 per week, right? 1250. I change it to weekly, and then I'll there is something called increment percentage option here in coin by coin. So you can increase this by 10% or 20%. I mean, depending upon your investment plans in future. So this has, I mean, how this increment percentage will help you in your investment planning. I mean, there are a lot of advantage on this, like how the money grows and all. Like if you want to know how this increment, I mean, how much percentage is the recommended percentage to increase, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll prepare a separate video on what is this increment percentage, how you can plan this increment percentage, and with a small change in this increment percentage, how big you can gonna win in your future. With our experience, we have built one more type of SIP called buy on dip SIP. So basically, what we do here, so we invest into either a mutual fund or equity share only when a dip comes. So you know, right, like money is invested on a monthly interval. So you can't buy all the dips because like you don't have any money left over. Like every month you are investing into a regular interval mutual fund, and if you want to buy a dip, then you have to lend money, or you have to take the money out of your comforts and you have to invest it. But in this way, whenever a dip happens, only then you'll invest that money into either a mutual fund or a equity stock. So till then, what you should do, like your money should not sit ideal, right? And if your money is in your bank account, then definitely like it will go on to some expense. So what we'll do in this buy on dip SIP, so every month on the paycheck day, you'll you'll transfer the funds into your demat account, and then you'll buy liquid Bs. So what a liquid B do? A liquid B is a type of investment where you can earn 5 to 6% of yearly income. It kind of a rent kind of a thing where you'll buy a liquid B, and your money will not be ideal in this liquid Bs. It will give 5 to 6% of interest on year basis. So, and this also required a continuous effort from the investor, not much effort, just a normal effort, maybe on a weekly basis or a daily basis. You can, where you see how your stock is performing or how your mutual fund is performing, and don't add emotion to that. Just keep your analysis or your effort such that, like, if any dip is happen, how to understand whether a dip, what is a dip? A dip is whenever a price touches its 200 moving average, or whenever your price comes to the average of your holdings. So for example, Infosys is at 1800, and its 200 moving average is at somewhere around 1600, and my average is at 1400. So whenever Infosys comes to 1600, I'll sell those liquid Bs, and I'll invest that into uh, Infosys stock. Or when the price moves to 1400, then I'll buy the Infosys stock again. So till that time, like if it is a year or 2 years, I'll keep on increasing my liquid Bs from this SIP. And when, I mean, which is the perfect time to move on into buy on dip SIP? It is when the market is consolidating, whenever your share or the mutual fund is consolidating. And regular intervals is when your market isn't trending. When your market is trending, regular intervals is good. As an investor in mutual funds and stocks, I use weekly interval strategy in mutual funds and buy on dip SIP in stocks. So let us know which strategy you are following till now in the comment section, and you can also comment your questions down below so that like we can answer them in our next videos. And it is always recommended to discuss with your financial advisor before making any investment. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you like the content of this video, please hit the like button down below and share it with your friends. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get the notifications. Thank you for watching. Team Way to Treasure signing off.